Hi, I'm excited to walk you through the component hierarchy, the third-party libraries I have used, and how I have made the application responsive across different devices. So let's get dive into component hierarchy and the code explanation. So I have structured my application using React components and relied heavily on React Router DOM to handle the navigation between different games. Now let's go into the app.js file. This is where my application really kicks off. In app.js, I have set up the core routing using React Router DOM, switch and route components. This allows me to define specific URL and links them to the React components and rendered for each path. This file is responsible for managing the routing across entire application, and it also have the child components like emoji game, rock paper scissors, memory matrix, and the card flip memory game. So now let's go to the home component. The home component serves as the welcoming page of my application. It's where I display all the available mini games, allowing users to choose which one they want to play. So it acts as a central navigation hub for all the games. While it does directly render child components, it uses link from React Router DOM to handle navigation. Now let's go to the emoji game component. This component is dedicated to managing the emoji game. I have designed it with different states to handle the game rules and active gameplay and the final results. So this component contains all the logic for emoji game, including the shuffling the emojis, keeping tracks of scores, and determining if the player wins or loses. So in this I have used child components like emoji game rules, emoji game navbar, emoji card, and emoji game status. So I also used React model library. Now emoji game rules. So I use this component to display the rules of emoji game along with a start playing button to begin the game. Now let's go to emoji game navbar component. So this component is in charge of showing the game title, current score, and top score during gameplay. Now let's go to emoji card component. So this is what I use to represent each individual emoji button that the user interacts with. Now let's go to emoji game status component. So I display the result of the emoji game whether the user won or lost here, and it also provides an optional to play again. So this is all about the emoji game. Now let's go to the rock paper scissor component. So I built this component to handle the rock paper scissor game. It includes everything from handling user choices to generating the opponent's random choice and evaluating the game result. So this component encapsulates the entire rock paper scissors game logic and its display. So in the child components I have used a rock paper scissors rules and rock paper scissors result. So the rock paper scissors rules. So I use this component to show the rules for the rock paper scissors game along with the start playing button. So I have integrated the third party React icons. Now let's go to the rock paper result. This component is where I display the choices made by both the user and the opponent and the outcome of the game, whether it was a win, loss, or a draw, and the updated score. So this is all about the rock paper scissors game. Now let's go to the memory matrix. This is my implementation of the memory matrix game. which challenges the users to remember highlighted cells on a grid. So I have built this component to manage all the game's logic, including generating the grid, highlighting the cells, handling user selections, processing through levels, and determining win or loss conditions. So the child components used in memory matrix are memory matrix rules and memory matrix result. So the third party libraries have integrated are React model and React icons. Now let's go to the memory matrix rules component. So this component is where I display the rules for memory matrix game and to provide a start playing button. And let's go to the memory matrix result component. This component is where I show the user's progress through different emojis using a visual progress bar. So this is all about the memory matrix game. Now let's go to the card flip memory game component. So this component is dedicated to the card flip memory game where players try to match the pairs of hidden cards. I have implemented all the logic for card flip memory game here, including shuffling cards, handling flips, checking for matches, and managing the game timer. So this is all the functions I have used in this component, and this component contains two child components. Those are card flip memory game rules and card flip memory game result. So these are the components, and the third party libraries I have integrated are React model and React icons. Let's now go to memory game rules. So card flip memory game rules. This component is where I present the rules for the card flip memory game and offer a start playing button. Now let's go to the memory game result component. Card flip memory game result component is to show the game result whether the user won or lost and the total number of flips they made. So this is all about the components. Now let's see how the app runs on the browser. So first we have to use the command npm install so that it will install all the dependencies related to this project. Now after installing all the dependencies and packages, now we can just give the command npm start. So let's see how the app runs. So this is the home component and this is the emoji game component. We are displayed with the rules when we click on start playing. So we got all the emojis. So now let's see how it works. So clicking on the same emoji, so we lost. Play again and let's go to the memory matrix. So this is all the rules displayed. When you press on start playing, it highlights the blue cells. Now let's see how it works. So now let's click on the wrong cell. So will be displayed with the progress bar. Now let's go back to the rock paper scissor game. So these are the rules. So now let's pick any of these one thing. So see, you have one. So let's play again and pick scissor. You won again. Let's pick this one. You lost. So this is how the rock paper scissor game works. Now let's go to the card flip memory game. So the rules are displayed. So once we flip the card and we flip another card, so there is no match and the card flip is increased to 1. So let's see. So if there is a match, the card stays the same. Let's see now. So this is how the card flip game works.